right, it's Wednesday. It's after 7 o'clock. It's time now for home trivia. It's time now to go find a bucket, get 3 pieces of paper, do all the stuff you got to do, find your friends, get everybody together, and let's all play a trivia game together. From what I'm seeing, we got no viewers. I have 0 concurrent viewers, 0 in the chat, and 0 views. So I'm basically speaking to myself here. It feels like the first 2 days of karaoke this week where nobody's showing up for anything. And this does not require being outside. This didn't require anything. This required turning on a phone, a tablet, or a thing and doing YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook and watching me spout out and complain here by myself. I'm not really by myself. I do have these 2 here, but they're doing their own thing. What's going on with it, Geoff? Anything else I should know about? Anything going on?
Squirt.
I have to adjust the volume on these things. Hey, don't tickle his
rectum.
All right, that sounded better. All right, so let me get on screen here with them. I was even going to try inviting a secondary host virtually. I invited Kat. I invited Flip. Neither one can do it. Kat's got the flu. Flip's got the bad computer. Am I even on YouTube? It says I'm live. It says I have an excellent connection. I know I'm on Facebook and I know I'm on Twitch because I see those over there. Whatever. I'm here, and I'm going to be here until this is over. Because like I said, it's better to do it than not do it. The best I can do is get some practice out of it. So Geoff and Sally are celebrating Valentine's Day early. They've been this way since the Super Bowl. The Bad Bunny just turned them on, and they just, I mean, I personally don't like his music, but I appreciate how much it upsets people. So I made a point to play the Super Bowl halftime show here in my house, which I had friends over. I had Jason and Ina, who are the ones normally. Well, you never see Jason on screen, but he's usually on the side here. And Ina, who was usually here with us. They were here. So was Miguel, Betty and Ariel, who you all, if you've been watching this podcast for a while, you know that they've been here. They've kind of, got together because of this thing. So I like to take credit for that since they're probably going to get married before the end of the year. And we might even do a video podcast of the whole wedding just to do trivia there. Who knows? They're going to want karaoke. Actually, I'm supposed to just go as a guest. So let's just stick to that. But yeah, they were here, and I set up outside a projector and, all the good stuff, drink, beer, Jameson shots, everything. I put my sound system outside, the big one, the one I use for professional stuff. And when the halftime show, I blasted that thing. I know somewhere in my neighborhood, like 2 houses away, in the early afternoon, one of the neighbors started playing country music. They never play country music. They're always playing freestyle music or dance stuff or hip-hop and stuff like that. And salsa sometimes. Like a lot of like Spanish and a lot of like, the Power 96 era. Like that, I know they're like probably my age more or less. And that they're playing a lot of like the old school 80s hip-hop, the 80s freestyle, 80s salsa, merengue, all that stuff. But for some reason on Super Bowl day, they felt the need to play Morgan Wallen and that kind of stuff because they need to be, part of the administration, because they're part of the cult. So at that time, I hooked up my tablet to that system, which the sound system was already set up, but I hadn't had the projector on yet. And I started playing the whole Bad Bunny album at full blast. They turned off their music. So I won that war. So that was pretty much the Super Bowl for me. Then, let's see. Monday was dead. We had 1 or 2 or 3. I don't know. I don't even remember what the number of people we had throughout the night. At least we did have a consistent, rotation every half hour of like 2 or 3 people take a break, 2 or 3 people take a break, whatever it was, throughout most of the night on Monday, including Steph and Jordan and the handful of people here and there that showed up. And, we got through that night fine. At the end, the last half hour where I DJ'd and DJ Caroso showed up, and then we did a Bad Bunny mix based on the music from the halftime show. DJ Caroso did a mix of those songs with a few extras here and there just to change out things. That was my Monday night. Tuesday night was so dead that we only had like three people sing at the beginning. Then from 10:30 to almost the end of the 10 to 11 hour, nobody. Then Tessia and Manny did a duet together, which we don't have video of because apparently it's not cool to film Manny singing, because it's I don't want to be abrasive, but it's not cool to film him singing, so nobody filmed it. And then like maybe 5 minutes later, Manny sang by himself, and again nobody filmed that either, because it's not cool to film Manny. And then nobody sang for like an hour. When it got to around midnight, I was about to just say, hey, look, just pay me half the money. I'm going to call it quits. I'm going to go home. And I walked outside to, kind of like air out before I did that. And that's when like Yai and Crispy Bacon walked in. And then I said, all right, I'll stay. Even if it's them two and whoever else. So outside of that, and then Low came and those people from the Lincoln Beer people. And so we got through the rest of that night. Oh, yeah, Carl was there on Monday. But the Carlettes, I don't know what happened to the Carlettes. Flip. Super Bowl hangover is real. So today I'm here. Flip, so I got a broken computer, which is why he couldn't join us live, because I did kind of get a whole thing set up here, Flip. I got the Zoom working on a now I got 4 screens. I got a screen over here. I got a screen to this side and a screen to this side. So the DJ stuff's over here. The slideshow's now over here, but it was going to be the Zoom thing. And then I had where Geoff and Sally are right now, that was going to be you. And I was hoping that would work, but whatever. We'll try it another day. I did get it set up. I did it by myself here without going live. Just me here testing it out. So it's just an option for a future thing. And that's pretty much been the last couple days. So other than that, I'm here. We're doing the trivia thing. Let me remind everybody that Kathy still hasn't found a job and is still struggling. She put out a thing today again that she's pretty much losing hope that if anybody can find her a job, if anybody can help her out. She put something about, she has a Cash App too, I think, but I don't remember the username for that. But this works. You can send her money to that link right there. You just scan the thing, send her money there. Help her out. She could use all the help she can get. So that's... I'm going to switch over to the trivia portion. It's fixable at least. The issue, but might be better to get a new laptop at this point. All right. Hey, I had to get one too. Mine didn't break, but it was at its last leg, my old one. The one I did, actually, the one I used to do this on is over here, which is it still works, but I've had it for 8 years now. 9. 17? What? 8 or 9, whatever that number of years is. And that's where I used to do this thing from. The one I used to work with, which was a backup to this, I got during COVID. So that one's like 6 years old. Going to be 6 years old this year. So when my daughter started going to college, I got her a new laptop for college, and I got jealous, and I got myself one too. And I don't regret it, because I've been able to do all these things better, easier with just one laptop. Everything runs through here. So if you can afford it, get yourself a new one. Costco has good deals. All right, let's put the Crystal intro, and then we'll be back with some trivia.
Live from Westchester, it's Home Trivia at Bernie's with your hosts Bernie and Geoff, featuring BS with friends, Jameson shots, and trivia. And now, here's your host, Bernie.
I don't know where the song. Oh yeah. No. I don't know where the song went for that. Oh well. Oh yeah. Let me do it again. The problem is I lowered the music. So.
You suck.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the hang of this again. I gotta keep this I gotta lower the music here. here and not up here. I was trying to be lazy here because I didn't want to reach over. I gotta like reconfigure this whole thing, but I got some time on my hands these days, so I'll just do that. All right, let's get into it with the rules of tonight's game. As always, we have a 1-player minimum. I have to read it on the screen now because I put the slideshow on this side. I should switch them out. This works better. We have a 1-player minimum. So you need to be at least one person in order to play. You get, unless you're a really smart monkey. I have no idea where the smart monkey is. She might be sitting in her car pretending to be a cop like she was on Monday with her laptop watching this. Or maybe she's at work or she's at FIU doing animation. I have no idea where she is right now. Or she's picking up a giant turd that her roommate's dog left in the middle of the living room. So whatever the case may be, unless you're that smart monkey, you have to be at least one human in order to play. Grab 3 sheets of paper, number them 1 through 5, and if you have any funny team names you want to share, send that in the comments, and I'll read it out loud once I see it. Let's see, where's the... Feel free to scream and shout the answers all you want, because you're home, I'm home, and I can't hear you, and nobody else around, unless the people, other the people around you, nobody else can hear you. I won't scream and shout, but you can. No looking up the answers. If you know the answers, please don't post the answers in the comments. Remember, you're playing with yourself, so you would only be cheating yourself. Questions round 1 are worth 1 point each. Question round 2 are worth 2 points each. Question round 3 are worth 5 points each. You're playing for first place gets nothing. Second place gets nothing. But if you could take a picture of yourself while playing and tag @TriviaMammy on Facebook and Instagram, I will reshare it, and then everybody can see how much fun you're having watching me on your screen on a Wednesday at 7 o'clock. All right, we're also going to spin the wheel, which is over here. Now spin this wheel. I haven't changed the names on it. It's the same people. And take shots in the lucky son of a bitch raffle. So basically, whoever name it lands on, that person wins. And regardless of who wins, we all take shots. All right, here's our legal disclaimer. If you could read small and fast, you can read that thing. And remember, we do this on Wednesdays. This is our, I guess, technically our Valentine's edition, even though I did nothing else to acknowledge it's Valentine's Day, other than have Geoff and Sally all over each other over there. Let's see. Remember, I do karaoke at 7 Seas Bar every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And I do karaoke at the Garrison on Fridays. If you can help us out, that's the Venmo, that's the Cash App. Send whatever you can to me to help pay for liquor and beer. Actually, I don't need any more beer. Actually, I don't need any more anything. Pay for the Wi-Fi, I guess. Or don't. Either way, whatever you send helps out. I just like to keep it up there because that was a tradition before, and it helps out everybody. All right, I'm going to take the first commercial break, and I will be right back.
Ooh, Alberto does it again.
With my European stunning hairspray.
The ultra-fine mist sprays on evenly for super hold that won't let your styles go.
New Alberto European hairspray with ultra-fine mist.
For new super hold.
Shop with excitement. Shop where it's fun. At Miracle Center, there's something for everyone. Great stores to choose from. Men's, women's, and children's fashions, movies. Make Miracle Center #1. Restaurants, holiday shopping, gift giving, and more. Visit Santa's Live Deer Forest and register to win thousands of dollars in prizes. And with every purchase of $100, you'll receive a free Discovery Cruise from Miracle Center on Coral Way.
I have found my new car. The Chrysler LeBaron series for 1982. They are like no other cars in America, Europe, or Japan. No other car combines LeBaron's high mileage, luxury, and Sit 6. LeBaron has better mileage than every gasoline-powered Mercedes-Benz, Audi 5000, or Toyota Cressida. Lee Iacocca's dream to combine high mileage and luxury is a reality at a surprising price. The 1982 Chrysler LeBaron series. My new car.
And I'm back. What did Flip say? Yeah, internal Wi-Fi is cooked already. Have a USB on the side just for internet. I have like sort of a same issue with one of these, but I think that one, the Wi-Fi is fine. It was the Ethernet that stopped working, so I had to get a USB Ethernet when I used to use that one. Now I passed that over to this one because I like to have the stronger connection, especially for this. But yeah, those kind of things happen. And like the other one, the HDMI works sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. So I had to use an external HDMI. Whoa. All right. Let's get started with tonight's game. It's time now to put your phones in the buckets. Phones in the buckets, teléfonos en la cubeta. Get started with round one of tonight's game. Where's my timer? I'm being handed a note from the production people. She seems to be hungry. I don't know what she's talking about. Okay. Let's get started. Round one. Question one. True or false, the flag of Paraguay has two different sides. True or false? The flag of Paraguay has two different sides. So it's a bi-flag. A flag for bis in Paraguay. Paraguay. It's Paraguay, which is better than Uruguay. This is going to be a matter of talking to myself pretty much the whole time. I got a message. Let's see, not watching either. I'm going to make Kat guilty because I invited her too to do co-host. All right. Question two. In the movie The Matrix, what color pill does Neo take? In the movie The Matrix, what color pill does Neo take? What I should do is build in a bigger studio, like more stuff in more places. Because if this thing was here, then I could do the volume here, but then I need the keyboard to type and the mouse here. I gotta figure it out. Alright, question three. Dump, floater, and wipe are techniques used in what team sport? A, badminton, B, volleyball, or C, water polo? Again, dump, floater, and wipe are techniques used in what team sport? Badminton, volleyball, or water polo? It's what he's playing right now. He's still in the bathroom. He's been in there for weeks. He came out with a new set of teeth and everything, but he went back in after the Super Bowl. You haven't seen him since. All right, question four. What rapper was the center of the controversial Fire Festival? What rapper was at the center of the controversial Fire Festival? Gotta start in here. And finally, question 5, everybody's favorite category. Florida, 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 or not Florida, 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 Florida. I'm going to read a news headline. You need to let me know if you think it's Florida or not Florida. The only 2 possible answers are Florida or not Florida. Here is the headline. Man arrested after online date ends in armed robbery. Is that Florida or not Florida? There's like 3-screen thing. If I could put this screen higher up, it would be better. Try to figure out a good configuration here. All right, that is the end of round 1. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 was true or false. The flag of Paraguay has 2 different sides. Question 2, in the movie The Matrix, what colored pill does the Neo take? Question 3, dump, floater, and wipe are techniques used in what team sport? A, badminton, B, volleyball, or C, water polo? Question 4, what rapper was at the center of the controversial Fire Festival? And Florida or not Florida, the headline reads, man arrested after online date ends in armed robbery. All right, please check your own answer sheet, see if these are the answers you want to stick with. That's the Venmo, that's the Cash App. You can send us something, that'll be cool. I'm going to take another quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
I love this song. What station is that? Coast, 97.3 FM.
Great song. What station is that? It's Coast 97.3 FM.
I love this song.
Me too. What station is that?
Ever wonder what radio station you're listening to? For the most music throughout your workday, listen to South Florida's Coast 97.3 FM. The best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today with less talk.
Grand Prix's new track. Grand Prix is bigger, longer, and faster. Feel the thrill of the hairpin turns. Then speed down the long straightaways. Grand Prix. Race your friends in the true spirit of Grand Prix competition racing. Feel the roar of the engines as you race the big challenge on Grand Prix Race-A-Rama. Open 7 days and nights. Take I-95 or exit 12 on the turnpike. Grand Prix on 441 just south of State Road 84 in Fort Lauderdale.
Take your family, go with your friends to good times where fun never ends. Be there. The fair, it's all there. The fair, be there. The fair, be there.
The Dade County Youth Fair and Exposition. Be there.
Imagine the perfect video store. It would have a great selection, right? Right. Over 10,000 videos. 3 evening rentals, so no rush, no hassle. Fast checkout. 24-hour quick drop return. Open late every night. Well, the perfect video store.
Welcome to Blockbuster Video.
Is popping up all over the country. There's one near you.
Blockbuster Video. Wow, what a difference.
And we're back. And you know what that means? It's raffle time. Let's get to that. All right, it's time to spin that wheel. It's raffle time. I'm going to spin this wheel. And whoever name it lands on, that person wins. Regardless of who wins, we're all taking a shot. Or at least I am. So let's spin that wheel. If it lands on your name, you win. Let's see. Let me put it on camera because I'm using the myself screen over here. This is like... All right. No, it's over here. This works. Sally wins. So she wins, you don't. You lucky sons of bitches. let's get into the answers from round one. Question one was true or false. The flag of Paraguay has two different sides. That is true. It has that symbol on one side and the other symbol on the other side. Question two, in the movie The Matrix, what colored pill does Neo take? He takes the red pill. 3, dump, floater, and wipe are techniques used in what team sport?
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Actually, in volleyball. Question 4, what rapper was at the center of the controversial Fire Festival? Ja Rule. And Florida or not Florida, the headline reads, man arrested after online date ends in armed robbery. That was Florida. Not only was it Florida, it was here in Miami. So be careful with that online dating. It's some crazy shit happens sometimes. All right, these questions are 1 point each, so whatever you got right, add it up to, it has to be up to 5. Post your score in the comments. Remember, we have, we're here on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. We have karaoke at 7 Seas Bar every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And we have including these are the 2 Tuesday theme nights. The first and last Tuesday of the month are emo and then golf. And then we have karaoke at the Garrison on Fridays at 8 p.m. I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with round 2 out on the other side.
It's Monchi-Chi, girl doll, boy doll. School time and football fan outfits are each sold separately.
Monchi-Chi, Monchi-Chi, oh so soft and cuddly. With the thumb in her mouth, she's really neat. Fun to wiggle his little feet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Happy, happy Monchi-Chi. I love you, Monchi-Chi.
Monchi-Chi girl doll and boy doll are each sold separately from Mattel.
If you want excitement, games, and of course the best prices in town, come to the Swap Shop.
Where's the bargains?
At the Swap Shop! Florida's second largest tourist attraction with more than 2,000 vendors. Open 7 days a week. So you can buy everything you ever wanted. Name brands, all guaranteed. Where are the bargains?
At the Swap Shop!
Come and visit our exotic car museum.
This is a Ferrari FXX, the fastest car in the world.
Kicks your nerves and it rattles your brain. That's so much fun, it'll drive you insane. You'll take a spill, what a thrill. Goodness gracious, Six Flags Atlantis.
This summer, splash into Six Flags Atlantis with the new Raging Rampage and the Daffy Duck Romp Around. There's water rides, super slides, and oceans of fun for everyone.
So clean and blue, so really cool. Goodness gracious, Six Flags Atlantis.
No little cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, laugh a little longer, stay close a little longer, longer with Big Red. That Big Red freshness lasts right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on. While you chew it, say goodbye a little longer, make it last a little longer. Give your breath long-lasting freshness with Big Red.
And I'm back. There somewhere. All right. See, Flip has 4 out of 5 right in round 1, and that's pretty much it. So let's get into round 2. Tonight's game. Question 1 was, what came out first, the Lego Movie or Pacific Rim? Both with Charlie Day. What came out first? What's going on the side here is my wife was looking for my wallet so she can take $2 to tip the delivery guy because she ordered some soup. But she didn't want to come out on camera, nor did she want to interrupt me, but she was still interrupting me because she was reaching around looking for my wallet, which I had in my back pocket. So I handed it to her off camera. And she stole the $2 anyway. Have you ever seen the beginning of Married with Children where everybody comes and takes money from Al? That's my house. Except I don't have a dog, I have a cat. 2 cats, and they take the money too. All right, question 2. What actress replaced Shannon Doherty on the TV show Charmed? What actress replaced Shannon Doherty on the TV show Charmed? I also bought a lot of lollipops for people who I assume will come over. So if anybody wants to come next week, we have a lot of candy, a lot of beer. We still have a lot of beer from the Super Bowl here. And a lot of Jameson. I'll set up the outside projector so afterwards we can watch movies, hang out. Just putting it out there. See how we do this. Because we're going to do both movie clips and album covers this time. Not either or. This week we're doing both. So, question 3 is always our movie clips. I'll play a clip from movies released in 2006. I'll play it once with sound, once with the words up on the screen. Listen closely. If you know what it is, write it down. Here we go.
Don't start with the family stuff. Like, your family's so perfect, your brother's a pervert.
Don't talk to me about the sexual habits of family members. What about your sister?
My sister's been through a lot.
Of dick.
One more time.
Don't start with the family stuff. Like, your family's so perfect, your brother's a pervert.
Don't talk to me about the sexual habits of family members. What about your sister?
My sister's been through a lot.
Of dick.
What movie is that from? I'm not going to say that it's not a conversation we haven't had around here, though. Viewers on Twitch at steamboo.com. Sure. All right, question 4. It's time now for our anal bum cover. Sorry, an album cover. Whose 2011 album is that the cover for? Just the name of the artist, not the name of the album. Whose 2011 album is that the cover for? The only thing I can think of is if I move this controller to the sliding tray where I have the keyboard and mouse for the other computer, and put the keyboard and mouse for the other computer on the tray over here, since I barely use it for this, but I do use it. I gotta figure it out. Bread, give me the bread, give me the bread. I know this song. All right, question 5. What 2 movies in the 90s starred Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes? What 2 different movies in the 90s starred Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes? One point for each movie. This rapper's talented. He's fast. Whoever the hell he is. He wants bread. He can bread. Give me the bread. Give me the champagne. So I toast. What's the over-under on we doing this before the 8 o'clock hour? All right. That is the end of round 2. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 was what came out first, the Lego Movie or Pacific Rim, both with Charlie Day? Question 2, what actress replaced Shannon Doherty on the TV show Charmed? Movie clip, released in 2006.
Don't start with the family stuff. Like, your family's so perfect, your brother's a pervert.
Don't talk to me about the sexual habits of family members. What about your sister?
My sister's been through a lot.
A dick.
All right, question 4, the anal bum cover. Click. Whose 2011 album is that the cover for? Just the name of the artist, not the name of the album. And question 5, what 2 movies in the 90s starred Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes? All right, please check your own answer sheet, see if these are the answers you want to stick with. If remember, you want to hook us up, that's the Venmo, that's the Cash App. I'm going to take another quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
If you're hungry and in the mood for something extraordinary, look for this symbol. And this telephone is the fastest way to Franco's original Italian pizza, day or night. If you live anywhere from Pompano to Hialeah, you can treat yourself to the best in authentic Italian dishes. Franco specializes in dishes from antipasto to veal pancetta, all at reasonable prices. This symbol of excellence is in Pompano, Fort Lauderdale, North Miami Beach, North Miami, and Hialeah. Franco's, the king of pizza with home delivery day or night.
97 GTR, continuous rock and roll with Herman and McBean mornings.
No more pop scratches and ugly black buildup for these rock and roll animals.
97 GTR, all compact disc rock and roll.
Like ZZ Top, Bruce Springsteen, the Rolling Stones. Herman and McBean, mornings on 97 GTR, continuous rock and roll.
Ay, bendito, se le paró el carro. ¿Y eso cómo fue?
No sé. Yo le había echado coolant, pero se calentó.
Mire, lo voy a ayudar, porque yo tengo un tremendo coolant. Amali. La próxima vez échele Amali. Este sí es un coolant de calidad superior. Porque todos los coolant no son iguales, ¿sabes? Amali es mejor de lo que tiene que ser.
Ah, pero oiga, ¿usted no es irichacón?
Sí, y de coolant, yo sí sé. Exija Amali. Tremendo coolant.
Why settle for some of it when you can get all of it?
Get it all, get to Zare and get it all.
It's gotta be a knockout, so I got to Zare.
It's gotta last.
It's gotta have a name I know.
So we got to Zare.
Get it all,
It's gotta be a real value.
Get to Zare and get it all.
Exciting fashions, famous brands, honest quality, genuine value.
Get to Zare and get it all.
In Miami, se llama Zaire. And we're back. As soon as I find the mouse, there it is. There we go. And I'm here. All right, so let's get to the raffle. We'll get the wheel. Click the slide. All right, it's time to spin that wheel. It's raffle time. I'm going to spin this wheel, and whoever name it lands on, that person wins. Regardless of who wins, we're all taking a shot, or at least I am. So if it lands on your name, and you're on here, then you win. Either way, I'm taking a shot. So here we go. Ina. Ina wins. So let's take a shot for Ina. She wins, we lose. Either way, let's take a shot. You lucky sons of bitches. All right. Just a second. I don't think I have anything with sound on it today, so. Let's go over the answers. I changed hats in honor of James Vanderbeek, who passed away today. I didn't watch Dawson's Creek, but I did like James Vanderbeek as an actor. I really liked his role in the show Don't Trust a Bee in Apartment 13 or 11 or whatever that apartment was. That show he did with Kristen Ritter. And then he was also Robin's ex-boyfriend from Canada on How I Met Your Mother. He was, he was funny and he was self-aware, and I always appreciated him for that. And I saw him on hearings here and there, Varsity Blues, all that stuff. So since he is one of the prides of Canada, thought I'd put on my Canada hat in honor of James Vanderbeek, who passed away today. You know, rest in peace. I can't play the song from Dawson's Creek because obviously we'll get a copyright strike. And I didn't have time to have any James Vanderbeek related questions as I found out about this when I woke up in time to get this going. So I didn't even have time to set anything up. Cancer does suck. He's gone way too young. He's 48. I'm 54. He was 48. So, or like my daughter says, what is it? Liza Minnelli outlived another actor, another person, another celebrity. She's going to live forever. Lucille too. Lucille 2 outlived Lucille 1. All right, let's go over the answers from round 2. Question 1 was, what came out first, the Lego Movie or Pacific Rim? Both with Charlie Day. It was Pacific Rim. Question 2, what actress replaced Shannon Doherty on the TV show Charmed? Rose McGowan. Stage 3 colon cancer. I haven't found the details, but I'll read into it later. I'm sure I'll see it in the news and all that. All right, movie clip from 2006 was...
Don't start with the family stuff. Like, your family's so perfect, your brother's a pervert.
Don't talk to me about the sexual habits of family members. What about your sister?
My sister's been through a lot.
A dick.
The breakup. Again, that was not a recording of a conversation we may have had in this house at some point. All right, Anal Bum cover. Whose 2011 album is that the cover for? That is the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And question 5, what 2 movies in the 90s starred Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes? It was White Man Can't Jump and Money Train. Money Train with J-Lo. J-Lo topless in the movie. In case you didn't know that, you don't need to go on Mr. Skin. You watch that movie, you can see her. All right, these questions are... What is the thing? These questions are 2 points each, so whatever you got right, multiply that times 2. Post your score in the comments, you know, with your previous score. Multiply times 2, add that to your previous score, and they'll give you a running total at this point. Remember, we're here Wednesday nights, starting at 7 o'clock on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. I have karaoke at 7 C's Bar Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And at the Garrison on Fridays at 8 o'clock. I'm going to take another quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Red Stripe, the beer in the short, stubby, ugly bottle. If ugly people stand next to a Red Stripe, they look beautiful. You, sir.
Yeah?
Would you say that you're ugly?
Well, I wouldn't say.
You are very ugly. Here, hold this Red Stripe.
Okay.
Look, you are beautiful. Red Stripe, it's beer. Hooray, beer.
Hooray, beer,
says the beautiful man.
Ya llega el sábado.
Sí, se va con $2,400. Se ganaron $4,000.
Para toda la familia.
Y va por el automóvil.
Con lo que todos quieren ver.
¡Y se lo llevó! ¡Se lo llevó! ¡Se lo llevó! ¡Se lo llevó!
No dejes que te lo cuenten. Sábado gigante. Desde las 7:06 Centro y solo por Univisión.
Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off, the clapper.
Let you turn things on or off from anywhere in the room. Just plug in the clapper and a television, lamp, stereo, almost anything you want to clap on and off.
Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off, the clapper.
The clapper is now available at Thrifty Drug. Get yours today. Makes a great gift.
Waterbed City presents the medical benefits of waterbeds. Many hospitals, nursing homes, and chiropractors are using waterbeds to aid in the treatment of a variety of health problems. Here's why. A waterbed contours every natural curve of your body. It gives your body total support and proper posture. People with backaches, arthritis, and insomnia all benefit from sleeping on waterbeds. And if a Waterbed City waterbed can help all these conditions, just imagine what it can do for you.
Went too loud. And I'm back. All right. Let's see. Flip has 10 points at this point. And nobody else has any scores. And nobody else is watching. Let me check. Nope. 1 concurrent viewer. 2 views. So, that's it. Me and Flip. It's just me and Flip. Hey, we could have just done this over Zoom. Just the 2 of us. This could have been a Zoom call. All right, let's get into round 3. I think I already know what I'm doing. I'm going to put the DJ controller up here, put the keyboard and mouse down here, and then get the extra keyboard and mouse for the other computer and set it to the side somehow so that I can use it when I need it, but not use it all the time. We'll figure it out. Or I can still push this back like I used to. Put this down. Put this here. Okay. Well, whatever. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to work out what I'm going to do. So let's get into round 3. Tonight's game. Sam, again, to put your phones in the buckets. Teléfonos en la cubeta. Question 1. What U.S. state is nicknamed the Keystone State? Again, what U.S. state is nicknamed the Keystone State? The timer ended up on the floor. All right, question 2. Neil Tennant and Chris Lowe make up what British pop band? Neil Tennant and Chris Lowe make up what British pop band? I do know now that this works. I can actually put a bigger screen somewhere around here so that whoever's in the house, whenever we do have people here, can follow along with the commercials and everything. All right, question 3, as always, are Jumbo. A 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom. There's our ALLTRUETOYRAN. Hint, an actor male. All true to. I should have made that Ryan. All true toy ran. I should have rethought that scramble. I'm reshuffling the songs. For this one, I usually let it go all the way to the minute instead of 45 seconds. On purpose. Not like other times where I let the questions stay on there too long and I realize, oh shit, I should have changed questions already. All right, question 4. What is the only country that displays the Bible on its national flag? Again, what is the only country that displays the Bible on its national flag? It's like fun with flags today. Phil's asking where Miguel's been for the last few weeks.
Hey, Smokey back here taking a shit.
He's there.
Well, I ain't gonna tell nobody else. Hi, Miguel. Miguel.
All right, finally, question 5, last question of tonight's game. Something of local history, news, or facts. Who headlined the last Super Bowl halftime show played in South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, or as I like to call it, what it should always have been called, and which should be its name permanently, Joe Robbie Stadium. Joe Robbie paid for it out of his own pocket. Joe Robbie's name should still be on that stadium. So who played the last halftime show that was hosted at Joe Robbie Stadium? That is a better way of phrasing that. Flip, I don't know how would I be able to give you the access to that. Oh, that's not even on this computer. That's on the other computer. Let's see, is there a settings thing here? How about chat appearance? I don't know. You gotta let me know how that works. Like, how would I be able to give you access to moderate the chat over at the Twitch? All right, that is the end of round 3. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 was, what U.S. state is nicknamed the Keystone State? Question 2, Neil Tennant and Chris Lowe make up what British pop band? The word jumble, we got 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom. Letters are ALLTRUETOYRAN, hence an actor male. Question 4, what is the only country that displays the Bible on its national flag? And question 5, local history, news, or facts. Who headlined the last Super Bowl halftime show played in South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium? AKA, who headlined the last Super Bowl halftime show played at Joe Robbie Stadium, which is the only name that place should have. All right, please check your own answer sheet, see if these are the answers you want to stick with. Remember, you can help us out. That's the Venmo, that's the Cash App. Send whatever you can. I'm going to take another quick commercial break, and I will be right back.
The largest Toyota sale.
He's never going to be done.
Up here. Focus. We only have a couple of seconds.
Would you get it ready, please?
Come on, man. Go. Oh, I'm Paul Castronovo. This is Young Ron Brewer from 94.9 Zeta. Catch our morning show weekdays starting at 6. Remember, the only way to hear our very local, informative, and entertaining program is to listen to 94.9 Zeta.
Don't forget about the animal displays.
Oh, yeah, we promise no more live animal displays because last Thanksgiving we messed up a turkey really bad.
Good, yeah.
Dice esa gente, caballero, den la tarjeta en Westland, que a los de Hialeah les gusta comprar en Hialeah. Y me hicieron caso. Ya los de Hialeah no tienen que dispararse hasta Dayland, Cotler Ridge, el International Mall, o hasta el Omni, que también la tiene. Porque ya Dimolcar llegó aquí a Westland. Ya a Westland también se le puede caer a tarjetazo.
¿Para qué? ¿De la tarjeta mía sirve aquí también?
Chico, tú eres bobo.
Roy.
Come enjoy the rides and the wonderful life, food, rides, and so much more. All the Christmas spirit you find it here. On Palmetto, Bird Road at Tropical Park. One price, always free.
And I'm back. And I don't know if she's had the baby. I assume she did. She was like 55 weeks pregnant last time I checked, so she's way overdue. But as far as I know, she hasn't posted anything, but she hasn't posted anything. I don't think. At least nothing new. Nothing showing her now. Nothing showing a baby. Nothing. So I'll let you know eventually when I do find out if Gigi ever had that baby, the girl from the Santa's Enchanted Forest video who's having her second kid. All right, let's do the raffle. All right, it's time to spin that wheel. It's raffle time. I'm going to spin this wheel, and whoever name it lands on, that person wins. Regardless of whose name it lands on, I'm taking a shot. And if you're home watching this, you can take a shot too. And if you're watching it after the fact, take a shot. Either way. If it lands on your name, you win. Obviously, the names of the people who are normally here or normally watching. Here we go. I win. I won. All right, let's take a shot.
Opalaka Hialeah is the place to go. It's more than just a market, it's a great big show. Opalaka.
I won, you didn't.
Hialeah.
You lucky sons of bitches.
Opalaka Hialeah is the place to go. Opalaka Hialeah is the thing to do. Every time you go, you find something new. Opalaka Hialeah. Opalaka Hialeah is for you and me.
And that's it's time now for the answers. I lose track of what I'm supposed to say because I'm reading Flip's comment as I'm about to talk, and it throws me off. Yeah, I love these commercials. I gotta find some new ones. I was thinking too for whenever we do eventually do besides Star Wars, because Star Wars has to be just Star Wars stuff. If we do another in-person game at some point, if we can get a clapper and some Amelie coolant, like those products that we have in these commercials, and raffle those off, that would be funny. I think it'll be an inside joke for just us who watch this. You know, that I do it and you guys watch it. You know, anybody who's participated in this thing would understand, but it's still funny. All right, let's go over the answers. Which U.S. state is nicknamed Keystone State? Pennsylvania. Neil Tennant and Chris Lowe make up what British pop band? Pet Shop Boys. Word jumble. We got 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom. Those are the letters. It is Taylor Lautner. Okay. What is the only country that displays the Bible on its national flag?
Gente hablando. Palmada. Vanessa.
The Dominican Republic.
Que el micrófono se enfría. Ay, Vanessa. Son las 10 y pico.
This is in honor of our bartender at 7 Seas, Vanessa, who's Dominican.
Vanessa, la dueña, pero sigues en el tabaco. Vanessa, la bartender del Seven Seas. Tú prometes cantar y no sales de ahí. La canción te espera. El público aquí, Vanessa, ven ya. Deja el bar sin ti.
All right. Well, there goes the finishing by 8 thing. So let's just go through the whole thing. I tried. All right. And question 5, who headlined the last Super Bowl halftime show played in South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium? It was Shakira and J-Lo. And look who's stealing J-Lo there. He stole her from the thing.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
All right, so we're here. Click. These questions are 5 points each, so whatever you got right, multiply times 5, add that to your previous score. That'll give you your final total. Post your score in the comments. See who wins. Remember, we're here Wednesdays at 7. Karaoke's at 7 Seas Bar, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Garrison on Fridays at 8 o'clock. One last set of commercials, and we'll be right back.
You know why I come to Lum's, good buddy? They grill the steaks just perfect. And the fish fried dinner is so tender and delicious. I love the juicy roast beef sandwich piled high with that thinly sliced roast beef. I like it when Mommy and Daddy take me to Wum's. The burgers are great. You and your kids get a better choice when you choose Lum's.
You get a choice. You get a better choice when you choose Lum's.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts, Mounds don't. Almond Joy's got real milk chocolate, coconut and munchy nuts too. Mound's got deep dark chocolate and chewy coconut. Ooh. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Peter Paul, Almond Joy's got nuts. Peter Paul, Mounds don't. Because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Compact disc sale of the year. Thousands of titles for only $8.99. All types of music. Rock, country, soul, jazz, classical, vocal, big band, pop. Hundreds of artists. Something for everyone. CDs for only $8.99. Come into Peaches now while the best selection's available.
Única que quiero, única, junto a mis amigos. Cuando tengo sed, refresca mi calor. Cristales para todos, comparte la alegría, es única, grande y nuestra. Cerveza Cristal, única, grande y nuestra. Cerveza Cristal.
And I'm back, and that's pretty much going to be it. Flip has 20 points. Nobody else watched. Remember, we're here. It should say Wednesdays. Again, I forgot to change that slide. Say Wednesdays, 7 p.m. online. Thanks for watching. As far as I'm concerned, Flip's the winner because he stuck it out through the whole thing. Remember, you can follow us at Trivia Miami on Facebook and Instagram, or at Home Trivia Bernie on Instagram. YouTube at Trivia Miami, Twitch, Trivia Miami, TriviaMiami.com for the main website. My karaoke pages are at Karaoke Miami on Facebook and Instagram, and at Karaoke Bernie at Facebook and Instagram. Website, KaraokeMiami.com, the best karaoke Miami has to offer. Remember, help out Kathy. She can use all the help she can get. Scan that code, send it to her some money, help her out. If you have any leads for jobs or anything like that, just send it to me and I'll send it to her. It helped me out. That's Venmo. That's my Cash App. Send anything you can my way as well.
Fuck you, Jordan. Fuck you, Jordan. You make me sick. You make me sick.
What's my son? All right, that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching, even if you're watching it after the fact. I'll be back here next Wednesday with another one of these games. I'll put it together over the weekend. And on the Wednesday at 7 p.m., we'll see if anybody shows up or not. Either way, I could do this alone or do it with friends. I'd rather do it with friends. I'd rather get rid of some of this beer and some of this stuff. So if you want to come drink free beer and take free shots, it's better than hanging out at a bar. You hang out here. And if you want to hang out longer, we can even set up a movie night outside. Whatever. Either way, I'm here next Wednesday on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Thanks for watching. That's it. Cox on the Radio sign us off.
Have yourself a real nice day. And if you want to smile some, listen to Power 96.